Hello there everyone. So today I'll be reviewing this very interesting book called Ink, Strings and Catfinks, the custom cartoon art of Shawn Dickinson. And in case you haven't heard of Shawn, you should definitely check out his works. This is by far one of the coolest illustration books that I own. In fact, I regard this as one of the best two that I own. And this is one hell of a book. The format is not your general portrait, it's in a landscape format, this book, but I think it was meant to do justice to the whole whole format in which the book is supposed to be presented, because cartoons in its earliest days were not made in portrait form. They came in newspaper strips, and I think this format represents that. So with that being said, I'll be reviewing this book, Ink, Strings and Catfinks, the custom art of Shawn Dickinson, introduction by Craig Yo. So this is what the book looks like. On the side you can see it's slightly torn because I got this second hand. I got a pretty good deal on it. This is by ITW, and I'll give you the back. You can pause it here and read if you want. These are some basic reviews on it. So let me just open this up. This is a pretty hefty book, primarily because the page quality is very good. So they have used thick stock quality paper for this. And let me just open this up. So this is, as you can understand, pretty old school, so as to say, Betty Boop and such. And this will probably remind you of the early Nickelodeon days cartoons that used to come on. If you're not that old, Nickelodeon was this channel. I think it still exists, but yeah, they have changed the cartoons around quite a bit. So yeah, Cat Dog and such. And so yeah, it's very interesting artwork. I personally love the artwork that is on this book. And basically they have covered a lot of stuff that Shawn has worked on. He has a very illustrative career basically. So yeah, as you can see, it runs around 223 to 230 pages, I'd say. So yeah, as you can see, the artwork is beautiful, and it's, well, it's not exactly cartoon made for the sake of children, because it's fairly adult in my opinion. But yeah, there's a lot of content which is like different than what you would usually see in today's world. And look at this gorgeous textures and the artworks. I mean, it's beautiful. The whole thing is very well done. This is very distinctive of Shawn's style. As I said, you should definitely check out his works. So this is one of his classic designs, Schitzler the Cat comics. So Schitzler's, as you can see here, 2012, and sample pages from Schitzler's the Cat. So let's go through a little more content on what he has done. So this is a two-page spread here, as you can see. So if you've played, for example, this artwork, if you're a video game buff, you probably know about Cuphead. This artwork is pretty similar to what you'd see in the cutscenes of Cuphead. Really good stuff, and like really different kind of stuff than what you would usually see. So this, as you can see, is an illustration book on Shawn's work. It's full of gorgeous two-page spreads. I love this. I haven't gone through the whole book. I do not go through these books at one go, because I like take them out and read them at my leisure. So this is the middle page, as you can see. IDW has done a fairly decent work with the binding. This part I mean, I got the book in this way. I did not really fix it up, so it's stayed that way. It's not because of the binding or such. I got it second hand, as I said, and that's the quality it came to me with. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got a fairly decent idea of Shawn's work. If you're a fan of this kind of work, you'd love this book. I personally know a lot of people who are not a fan of this kind of artwork, so I'm guessing like it's not for everyone. But for those people who like this kind of artwork, this book would probably be a grail book. I was very lucky to have got this second hand, and I scored a very big one when I got my hands on this. Imelda May, yeah. So yeah, that's about it. I'll just wrap this video up, I guess. Let me just show you one last page. I mean, you can see it's for a Johnny Voodoo's barber shop in Brisbane, Australia, and the illustration is out of the world. So yeah, that's about it. Let me just get to the end here, and that's how it ends. And it's an awesome book. I mean, as I said, for collectors who love this kind of artwork, this is probably one of the grail books that you should get your hands on. The price sticker for this says $22.99, but I'm not very sure whether I'll get it for that price in India. This book has, if I'm not wrong, become fairly rare at this point of time. But if you can get your hands on it, I mean, definitely do it. And yeah, that's about it for today's content. Do subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this and would like me to continue. And yeah, that's about it. Happy reading, all of you.